Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 32 of World's End Club Blind. Last time, we completed another level in which we play as Mo-chan, and we fought against a bunch of giant roly-polies. And in this episode, we're going to actually move on to the Ehime area, because we have our cell phone area. We have our cell phone that we got from, well, that we got as an item in the previous stage that has some sort of clue. But we're going to continue on with the story.
I wonder if Kansai and the others heard our message.
Beats me. I couldn't care less about them.
Jeez, you sound like a robot with no emotion.
Hey now, Vanilla! That's rude to say with Rachel right here.
Even robots are nicer. I mean, if he was a robot, all you'd have to do is reprogram him.
Good thing you're ethereal, Vanilla. Otherwise, Pochi would have slapped the crap out of you after you guys would have met up. How dare you assume that of me? Do you think that all of us robots can be just programmed all willy-nilly to serve your needs? You, Vanilla, are robophobic.
Oh, the old silent act again, huh? Brother or not, I've just about had it with you. I'm going to hack into City Hall and delete you from our family registry.
Yeah, Vanilla, just getting savage. Vanilla excommunicates you from the family. You didn't give her toast mellow. You act silent around her. You are dead to her. You are out of her family.
I'm a genius programmer. That would be a piece of cake for me.
You took one little session with Pochi.
Could you change my status to married then?
Yeah, marry Pi and Aniki. Aniki won't know it, but Pi will have him.
Hi. What's up? Oh, nothing.
No, if anything, Mo-chan, in that case, Vanilla, can you register me and Yuru as married? Yeah, too bad Mo-chan can't see Vanilla right now. Otherwise, he'd be begging her to set him and Yuru up. Hey now, don't judge me! Noro and I were meant to be! She just doesn't know it yet!
Anyway, we got bigger stuff to worry about. Like
the year, right?
The cell phone must have been broken. There's no way it's 1996.
Maybe when we were sleeping in that pod?
Pod?
The capsule-like thing we were in at the amusement park.
You saying we were in there for a year?
I mean, you've seen it in movies before, right?
You saw it in the Danganronpa games!
Frozen in a pod, and then you wake up. Years later.
Oh, the whole cold sleep thing? Oh, chopped cabbage, carrots, and mayonnaise!
That's not cold sleep.
That's coleslaw!
Lame.
Yeah, that one was pure lame.
No!
Oh, he turned to iron.
That's getting old too.
Yeah, we've all seen it too many times.
The charm wore off!
Anyway, if you think about it, it all makes sense.
Sorry.
How everyone in the town disappeared. There's no way it could happen in a day. But if a whole year passed?
But who'd do that? And why?
Maybe while we were sleeping, we got turned into cyborgs.
Pochi's just like, I can't believe how much robophobia is happening behind my back. Seriously, Rachel, yeet them all.
And that's why Mo-chan and Rachel have superpowers.
No, Rachel's just an android.
And maybe everyone else has a hidden power too.
That's so crazy that I'd normally just laugh it off. But with all these weird things happening...
Come on, not you too, Genu.
But even if that was true, that doesn't answer Aniki's question. who'd do it. And why.
Good point.
You all, what are you doing?
Who's this?
He looks strange, but
Yeah, but he's a human at least.
Human?
Human?
Yeah, it's kind of weird that the MAIK cultists were allowed to keep their emotions. You'd think that MAIK would actually start the process on them, or at least experiment with better nanochips on them. I mean, really. It's not like MAIK has a shortage of test subjects that would be more than happy to be a part of its experiments.
A human! A human! A human!
We never imagined there were other survivors.
Huh?
Don't worry. I'll take you to see the master.
What is this place?
This is the facility where we live.
So, there are more humans?
Of course. Plenty of us.
I knew it! So humans didn't go extinct! I'm so relieved!
walking all this way was so worth it.
We all work together here so we can be totally self-sufficient. And it's all thanks to the master.
So, who's this master?
What? No way! Hey! Guys! Aniki, what are you doing here?
That's my line. What are you doing here?
The 1,000 kisses / kicks.
We got your message. You said you were heading to Ehime.
Chuko, I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah, things got pretty crazy for a while, but I guess we got lucky.
It's the year of the rat. That's your year.
Huh? What are you talking about? It's 1995, the year of the boar.
Pochi! You're okay too?
Yeah, somehow. I almost got eaten by a yeti, though.
What? A yeti? Yoro! Are you okay?
Look how you're just gravitating right to Nyoro. I can't believe you're not sniffing her hair already.
You weren't attacked by any weirdos in Fukuoka?
No, you're the only weirdo who's attacking her right now, Mo-chan. You're the only weirdo in her eyes right now.
Nope. We didn't meet anyone like that. Oh. But there was one person we met.
Yeah, poor sad Yuki in the corner. Just someone give Yuki a hug.
One person?
Hey, everyone, listen up! Let me introduce someone. This is Yuki. It's nuts, I know. But when we were in Yamaguchi, she suddenly...
Kansai, don't bother. They won't believe you.
Well, good thing I got the Yuki path first, the Fukuoka path.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, she dropped in on us, and she's got amnesia, so we decided to take her with us.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yuki. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Aww, she's so cute.
Are you all done yet? In that case, let me take you to the master. Come on.
Okay, now we can actually move on with the game. Yes, I want to play this stage. I want to actually move on and go down the cult path, the final alternate path in the game. Yes, I want to skip that event.
So,
And look how we got that little bit of dialogue right there. Okay? Stay at the cult facility. We gotta select this path. We gotta get our Y value.
with us!
Rachel's with team. Let's get brainwashed and almost killed. But then again, knowing Mike wouldn't have had them killed. Mike would have probably just kept them at the guillotine for 10 minutes. Just the rest of the team's just having a hard time finding them. What is taking them so long? We have been waiting for 10 minutes. Freaking Pochi has failed us.
See, Rachel gets it.
Hey, you gotta be kidding me.
So in that case, does Pochi actually do something to stop the whole brainwashing?
I can't believe Rachel would choose that.
Yeah, that way Pochi can be in two places at once.
It looks like you still haven't made up your minds. I know. You're arguing about whether to stay here or go back to Tokyo. Am I right? Why don't you listen to a story? It might help you decide.
What story might that be?
The teachings of the great MAIK.
And then we shall offer you some lifeguard.
If you hear the great MAIK's teaching, the fogginess of your hearts will be cleared.
Here it comes. I knew it.
Sorry, we don't need to hear it.
In that case, it's kind of weird when just Rachel splits off from Pochi, because it's essentially like Pochi trying to have his cake and eat it too. You would think that Pochi would want Rachel to follow him, but then again, knowing Pochi, would probably just want to make sure both teams are safe.
We have already made up our minds.
All right, let's go.
Huh? Wait, guys! Just wait a sec! The Go-Getters Club will stay together. But you're...
Okay, so what's gonna happen next? Are they gonna offer us the Kool-Aid?
They're gone.
It's all right. Don't worry about them. What's more important is that you listen to the teachings of the great MAIK. I wonder if you've prepared yourselves.
Prepared ourselves?
The great MAIK's teachings cannot be taught with mere human language.
And so instead, drink this Kool-Aid. That is in no way drugged.
It's sort of like a spell. You need to clear your head and listen with your heart.
And this isn't suspicious to anyone.
So, shall we begin? Now, focus on this Mandarin.
Okay, I am seriously picturing some fetish art coming from this. Really, look at that sprite. That is just fetish art right there. And what's that to the left of the sprite? Is that a frill? Is that something? I don't even know what's going. Oh, that's his hand. Okay. Okay. For a second there, I thought that was some weird sort of spider thing. But why an orange? Why the orange?
Focus. Focus.
To think they were brainwashed by an orange.
Like that.
You will be brainwashed by an orange.
Focus your consciousness.
On the orange.
Listen carefully to what I say.
Tangerines, oranges, pomelo, sweet, oranges, shekwasa, wakasha, I don't know. Sadak. I'm not gonna read them all. Okay, this is starting to get really creepy. Yeah, you got brainwashed by a guy with an orange saying fruit names. Congrats. You got brainwashed by a guy saying lemon. How did Rachel get affected? He's a robot.
What about the other brats?
Well, we've been looking, but we can't find them.
Are you saying they escaped?
Yes, they escaped the power of your orange.
No, I don't think they have left the premises yet.
Really, though, oddly enough, I would have thought that Angie would have done something like that in Danganronpa V3. Just really, when she was forming her own cult, just getting an orange. I could easily picture Angie with an orange doing that exact same thing with an orange. Don't you tell me that Angie wouldn't have done that. Hello, Suichi. Hello there, Suichi. Hey, Angie. Do me a favor, please, and just watch the orange. Watch it as it takes you to Atua.
Whatever then. Well then, we'll take care of them first.
You mean right here?
Are you serious right now? Have you forgotten what day tomorrow is?
The day it is tomorrow, of course.
It's the day of the big ritual on Shoto Island.
Yeah,
in the
Shoto
Central
Island.
Inland Sea.
That's right. Then I don't have to explain myself now, do I? We'll use these brats for tomorrow's ritual. And dedicate them to the great MAIK as...
So, was Mike planning this? Because I'm pretty sure Mike would have let his cult know, hey, these kids are kind of part of my plan. I'm sorry, I'm just going to be referring to Mike as a him. So, are we going to have a level, or what? Just everyone gets taken to the island. We're on the boat now. We're on a boat, a big old boat. Glad to see that just we get this divergence. The reality where Aniki got his way and just abandoned the group. He just left them for dead, and Pochi's just more than happy to comply.
Great! It looks like Rachel is coming around.
Morning, Rachel.
Gosh, Rachel, you're such a sleepyhead.
Never mind that. Rachel, we've got a problem.
We're inside a freighter.
We're on our way to Shoto Island to do a ritual for meeting the great MAIK.
I'm so excited.
Hey! I'm talking here!
Think all of this was done with an orange. Heck, if Mike has this sort of hypnotism at his disposal, why doesn't he just use that instead of the whole nanobot stealing emotion thing? Seriously, just grow a bunch of oranges and boom! You're good! Humanity's on. You've won, Mike. Just send a bunch of oranges down. Boom! Humanity's yours. Just no issue. Really? Just buy a produce stand, Mike. No nanobots bots underneath the Antarctic. No Ponopticons. None of that. Just oranges and boom, you're good. Because I'm pretty sure that people aren't going to be causing trouble in this state.
If we do that ritual, the great MAIK will grant us whatever we ask.
I want every bitch I ever swing at to be a home run.
I want juice to come out of the faucets.
I want to be chosen as a member of the Electro Rangers.
I'll finally be able to go on a date and hold hands with that special someone.
Yeah, and then Kugo just immediately reaches over and grabs Kansai's hand.
Just thinking about it makes me
Shiver with excitement!
So you see? Before I knew it, everyone was like this.
Hail the great MAIK!
Excuse me.
Rachel, do something!
Pochi just starts having Rachel slap him.
At this rate, everyone's gonna...
And had these. Oh wait, yeah. Pochi had was able to listen to Rachel's. Was able to listen to what Rachel heard. So of course, Pochi knew the coordinates of where the ship was going.
Why? I'll explain later. The important thing now is...
Oh, how we love the great Mike!
The Great Mike!
Yeah, now I kind of regret actually choosing to get the heck out of the cult path. But wait, do we have any amygdala clear?
They're all brainwashed, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Don't worry. Yuki can break through the brainwashing.
Yeah, she's got her bad cooking at her disposal.
Yes, everyone needs to eat some amygdala.
Yeah, she got the
mushrooms.
amygdala clear. So essentially, the cult levels actually happened before basically this. Okay, yeah. I'm getting an idea of what's happened.
They can't just be eaten raw. We need to cook them into a nice dish. So, I have prepared... Ta-da! This! Amygdala minestrone! With a hint of summer aromas.
Yuki's special home cooking. Well, I added a little bit of seasoning as well.
Wow! That looks amazing!
Actually, I pretty much cooked it myself.
Yeah, look how Pochi just saves the day. Pochi saved them from Yuki's cooking.
Anyway, eating it will fix the brainwashing.
Well then, come on! Eat as much as you like.
Bless this meal! Oh, I think I get it now.
So basically, we were brainwashed by that master?
With an orange.
That long-haired creep!
I think the brainwashing is totally gone now. By the way, why are you and the others here, Jennu?
We saw you guys about to be thrown into a truck back at that facility.
So we snuck into the truck and rode it all the way here.
Huh? Wait a second. We should have been the only ones in the truck bed. It's no surprise you didn't notice. We used a miniaturizing device to shrink ourselves.
What?
It's called the Weenie Fire. It's a device Miss Neuro made that shrinks people super small.
My money's on you naming it.
It's short for Warp Emitting Nanoscopic Energizer.
Maybe you were all brainwashed too.
No, we're fine. Well, I don't blame you if you don't believe us.
Forget that. What are we going to do now?
There was a lifeboat on the main deck. We could use it to escape from this ship.
I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen.
Was you guys use another orange?
The long-haired creep!
Careful, he may have a lemon this time, or worse, a lime.
What are you going to do with us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to sacrifice you to the great Mike.
Really? But really? You'd think that Mike would at least be like, whoa, hold the phone. I want to risk their lives, but come on. I am not going to waste all of the resources I spent into spying on them. Do you know how many times I had to endure listening to Mo-chan simp over Neuro? Really? I just feel sorry for you, Mo-chan.
And I'm pleased that there are more of you now. The great Mike likes it when there are more sacrifices.
son of a...
Hey now!
He's got no-scope us! He's got 360 no-scope our asses!
I wouldn't move if I were you.
It may fire a grape at us!
This is a scatter-type laser gun. So one pull on the trigger, and you and all your pals are goners.
Bull crap! You sacrifice us here, who would you have for your ritual? No one.
Let's start off with you handing over that little device of yours.
You're knocking our teeny weeny!
You mean the weenie fire?
No, Nyoro! I love that weenie fire!
The weenie fire is our treasure.
Yes, the weenie fire that we only learned about right now.
If we lose the weenie fire, we're...
Let's protect the weenie fire! Gather around the weenie fire and hug it!
Yuki, you're so clean, yet so dirty.
Could you stop saying that name so much? It just doesn't sound right. I'm going to give you to the count of 3.
Why don't we just shrink him? Why can't we blast him with it?
And on 0, I will pull the trigger. So you'd better just hand over the device before then. All right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
So Pai's power is unlocking this part of the game.
We won't be able to dodge it. I've gotta help everyone. I gotta protect.
Phew. The long-haired creep is out cold.
Why don't we take his gun?
The impact must have made him fall and hit his head.
Hi? What was that just now?
What was what?
You emitted some kind of force field thing.
Oh, that. What was it anyway?
It must be the same as us. Just like me turning into iron and Rachel's super throwing power.
It happened to me too. It was strange that I was able to invent the weenie fire like I did.
If it's happening to so many of us, there has to be something going on.
We can think about it later. Let's get onto the deck while the long-haired creep is still passed out.
Which we'll do in the next episode. Anyways, I really appreciate you going to watch this episode. You're a great viewer and I'll be great for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want with us. See you next time. Bye.